all, welcome to my channel. I'm Max, this is Max Modz, and today we have Ecto Monday, everybody. So we are going to be doing issue 88 of the Ecto-1, and we're going to be finishing off the left rear door today. So we'll be putting in the plastic for the window and all the cogs and everything for the mechanism, and then actually putting it on the shell of the car. So that's going to be very interesting because the thing weighs a ton and it's not exactly the smallest thing in the world. So I better get started on this one. So with all that said, let's get modelling. Okay, so let's get started on this. Here we have the inner door card for the Ecto-1, and basically first of all we're going to be putting in the door handle. So I'm going to put that into place where I can. And then we need to flip this over and we need to screw this in with an EP screw. Now sometimes the real task is getting the screw lined up and in, but that one seemed to go in nicely. Okay, and that's the door handle in. Okay, so moving down, the next bit we need to do is we need to put the window winder handle in. So this just sort of slots in from behind, just like that. But we also need to put a cog in. So that's going to go, it's got a half moon shape, so it can only go on one way, just like so. And then we need to screw that in with a KM screw. So here we have our KM screw. They are flanged screws. Okay, and that's into place. The next part is we've got this cog here. That's just going to fit down onto there and tie that all together. And that wants to be screwed in with a UP screw. So we've got quite a few screws today in our list. We've got DMs, KMs, UMs, EPs, IPs and UPs. So quite the collection. Okay, now we've done that, move on down. We need to bring the window across, and this is the window. That's just going to go on more or less just like that, just like so. But we do need to get our door. Now, because this is going onto metal, I'm going to get the Partwork Upgrades builder's cushion to make life a little bit easier. Okay, so just checking this is going on the right way, so I'm just going to test it up to that. I think it more or less that way. So when that's that way, it needs to go on that way. Just working that one out there. Okay, and this needs to be screwed in. Actually, doesn't say. Ah, right, yeah, with a UP screw. So I'll get another UP screw. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to flip this over and actually put this onto the car. So it needs to slot in, sorry you can't see that, just, it's easier said than done sometimes, it just needs to sort of slot in. I don't want to damage it either. Well, there we have it. It's slotted in between these bits here. Now, just before I screw this down, I'm just going to check that this is right, which it is. So wind it back down, and then we need to screw all this this door card down, and that's going to be done with IP and DM screws. So the IP screws want to be going on the top, so I'm going to do them first. So that's nice and secure. Just bring this up a little bit more. Okay, so that's the IP screws in, and then it wants DM screws on the bottom here. Now, because these are metal, I'm going to dip it into some 3-in-1 oil. So this is the second one going in. Just like so. Okay, next what we've got is we've got some door trim here that's needed. So let's try and work out where these actually go. I don't think, I'm just looking to see if there's a difference between them, and there isn't really. So we'll put the first piece in, nice and gentle. That just pushes into place. A bit difficulty on that side, but it's gone in. Again, we'll do the same on this side. I'm just making sure that there's no difference, but there isn't. Okay. Try and get that in. Right, now I've just noticed on mine the hole down there for it is not actually there. I seem to have it's not being done out, so what I need to do is do that hole out, and I'll show you how I do it. So back in a tick. Okay, so what problem we have a hole and it hasn't been cut out properly. So what I've got is I've got some micro HSS twist drill bits, matched it up to more or less the size of the hole, and all I'm going to do with my pin vise is just sort of go through it, and that's just gone through there, and that hole now fits. So that was a very, very simple fix for that problem. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is we actually do need to bring the body frame across. So I'm just going to put that to one side because there's a little bit of work we're going to do on the body first. So 2 seconds while I grab it, because it's not the lightest thing in the world. Okay. Right, so here we have the body frame, all its glory, and the first thing we need to do with it is we need to, I think we're going to put a door catch in for the light. I do believe, I'm just figuring it out. Right, so that's down there like that. Right, yes we do. So on here we need to put the switch in for the interior lights. It's asked us to take it out, and it is wire V. Okay, so I'm going to put this in. Goes around that way. Just seeing how this fits in. So how did the other one fit in? Can't really see that one. Right, so it can't really go that way. So there's only one possible way. Okay, I'm back. I had to have a bit of a breakaway then because I was absolutely flummoxed by how this works, but I've worked it out. So what we need to do is we need to put this in, but the wires are going to be facing downwards. Just like that. Then we've got this bit to hold it in place, just like that, and that will activate the switch. And then that needs to be screwed in with DM screws. So it's going to be a little bit fiddly just as I do this, because I want to also dip these screws in some 3-in-1 oil. That's the first one in and started. I just want to get the second one in as well. Right, so that's the second one going in. I've dipped them in a bit of 3-in-1 oil. So that's that first one. It really did confuse me how that switch was going in, but I worked it out. Okay, so that's now in place. Okay, so just need to sort out the instructions because they're upside down. Right, so the next part we've got, I have missed something off the door, and I'll explain that in a second, what I've done, because I always jump ahead of myself. We've got this door catch here, and that just needs to go into that bit there, and then that's going to be screwed in with another DM screw. So DM screw is their screw of choice today. Okay, that's now in place. Right, so the next part is we need to fit the door. But first of all, what I did forget to do is I didn't put this little door lock on to it. So I'm just going to do that now. So it's just there where it goes. And that's just then pushed into place. Okay, right, now becomes the fun part. We need to attach the door, and it's going to be attached just there, if you can see that. Now I did have a bit of fun with this last time, as in trying to get it lined up and in. Hopefully we won't have an issue this time. What I might do is I might just put the Ecto-1 on its roof without causing too much of an issue. Right, so okay, right, there we go. So this was fun last time, and I'm expecting this to be fun this time. I'm going to have a screw ready on my screwdriver just out of camera shot, because these doors were a bit fun last time. So I think I've got it lined up. I'm just putting a dab of 3-in-1 oil on. No, this does not want to line up. Right, try again. I won't mind, we've got another 3 doors to go, and if I'm having trouble with this one already, then yeah, it's going to be fun with the other ones. Right. Because the screws are so long as well, it doesn't help. Right, I believe that one's grabbed. I'm going to get another one and get it grabbed. It's taking concentration, is this one? Right. Okay. So here we go, let's get this screwed in. Now if I remember correctly, if this is not screwed in properly, the door just simply won't go on. And it won't shut. Just need to move this wire out. There's a bit of a wire issue here. Just move that out of the way because we need to be able to shut this door. So just move them wires out of the way. Because if I can't, actually it does shut pretty well, does that? Last time I had major alignment problems. Right, so that screw is in as far as it will go. Okay, and that one's in as well. And I can open and close that door with quite a lot of ease. And that's it for today's Ecto Monday build. It's been a bit of a epic build today with finishing off the door and then putting it on, but yeah, I'm really pleased with that. And what I'll do is when I go over to build camera, I'll show you what that looks like from the side because it's a bit difficult with all the cameras. But yeah, that is issue 88 done. And here it is. There we have that completed door in place. So yeah, that was a bit of an epic issue, I would say, and that shell absolutely weighs a ton. It really does. It's not the lightest thing in the world. But yeah, that's it for issue 88 of the Ecto-1. We will have issue 89 tomorrow. Also, if you haven't realised, I've started 2 new builds on the channel. So I'm now doing the Battleship Bismarck and I'm also doing the Enterprise D. Now the Enterprise D is due to come out on a Saturday and the Bismarck due to come out on a Sunday. That will change when the Terminator and the X-Wing finish because they will then go in that weekly schedule in their place. So I haven't decided what days yet to do them on, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. Anyway, if you like this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell and be notified of any future videos that come up on the channel. But as for always guys, stay safe and bye for now.